Find out right now. Whoa, we are done allowing FaZe to play. FaZe Clan.
Oh my god, do they have time? Fellas.
Only 33 and 23. What a noob. It's winter break now, and Virtus Pro is knocking on our door. They're interested in Flamus, our young gun CIS prodigy. They make some good arguments, and we decide to say our goodbyes. And we make another difficult decision. Volt, our longest standing member at this point, gets sent to the bench. But things are gonna get really exciting. For Volt, we bring in a 17-year-old young gun from Mousesports NXT, PR. And for Flamus, we bring in probably one of the most underrated players who has been playing for so long, probably longer than I've been alive, who got an MVP at IEM Babylon 147 BC. Rez. And there's something new for this year. Valve introduces the VRS system. It's a ranking of the best teams in the world that will be invited to every event. Meaning, there's no more partner leagues, none of that. It will still be open qualifiers, but for Kato, we got invited. Probably one of the biggest tournaments of the year, and our expectations aren't too high.
When I look at GamerLegion, I look at a team that seems not well oiled. It seems like they're kind of all over the place. Individually, they have skill, but it feels like they're not cohesive as a unit right now, and that's gonna hurt them a lot.
New teammates, no Flamus, and barely any practice time.
Preparation has been just absolute disaster. Last lineup, I think, announced pretty much. People being sick. It's just been horrible for us, and I've started again, so...
And yet, we start great. 2 close maps against Saw, and a convincing win against Pain.
Must have hit his neck or his shoulder. Oh, they are doubled up. Oh, he iced them. Snow. Oh, no!
He has been heard.
Yep. 13 to 5.
Welcome to the Kato group stage. See, if this was a normal GamerLegion storyline, we'd probably be playing Vitality right now and Zywoo.
We got Vitality, we got FaZe,
not Vitality, just go with Vitality.
Yeah, we don't have a good
Mouse.
track record against Vitality.
Are you curious about Mouse with no Shue now?
But instead, we're versing Mousesports. And Mousesports just made probably one of the biggest roster changes in CS of this year. They benched their Polish IGL, Sui, right before the tournament, and they played with a stand-in. Well, Sui, this one's for you.
It's man advantage in a post plant. We've got Palace held on to. Torzi, can you do this? He's able to get up onto the site. He's going to put the smoke on bomb, causing a bit of a problem. There is not a frag here for the tease. Someone's got to hit him. Rez will deliver. To close out map 2, and a flawless Katowice run keeps going.
Yeah, incredible CS, man. GamerLegion, tip your hats.
Next to the Mongols, and well, we're kind of lucky to have double elimination.
Slen's such low HP, peeking into Blitz feels like a death sentence. Now he knows the kid's been picked up, and Blitz has picked up a spot in the Spodek. Mongols take it.
Now things are going to start getting interesting. Astral is probably one of the most prestigious Counter-Strike rosters ever. 4 major titles, 3 in a row. After years of falling short, not making majors, losing, they look competitive again. A super nice indicator of where we are at the moment. This is the time I would love to introduce you to our 17-year-old Czech Republic player, PR. And by the way, he's a super nice guy on and off the server. While already playing great at his first Tier 1 LAN ever, he hasn't hit his full potential yet. On Nuke, he's already doing great, but on Mirage, just look for yourself.
Draw. PR brings him down. Do they have the site? Do they have the plan? It looks like a 3-man. Oh, Naked 2 on the CT retake. He's another PR! Straight into Mirage. The way he started on Nuke, it's 4 kills. What a god! Oh, it's an ace from PR. Oh, he doesn't spot him. Oh, just about. That could have been a disaster. The flank from Stow could have been everything. They're losing bodies, Chad. It's only Yami, and he's got 2. Astralis out of IEM Katowice. GamerLegion the ones to throw the knockout blow, and a 17-year-old by the name of PR. A huge reason as to why 29-7 is final tally on the second map.
We're only 1 win away from playing the legendary Spodek Arena, but a monster's in our way. Team Spirit, the winners of the Shanghai Major, and Donk,
Cold hard ground.
can't forget Donk. Scary shit for any CS team in the world, but holy shit, we are ready. Rez leaves his heart on the server, and everyone's delivering until game on for the Spodek.
Backs turn to him, except he gets smoked. And then Towson gets the kill to Donk. They are falling empty-handed. A Molotov onto the bomb. Eventually, Shiro's going to have to come down here, and he may go unnoticed, but it's only one frag of the 3 players. Another molly down over to the bomb.
Did he line that up?
No, it doesn't go. ZTR.
It's crazy. Spirit is under a lot of pressure, and we see tons of moments like this of the Giants falling. But not this time. Spirit comes back with a vengeance, and we miss the Spodek arena.
A-hold, right? And Rez
Starts well. ZTR gets one, but then they both get cleared.
But it was a great tournament for us from what we can influence.
Top 8, 32, top of the best teams invited here, you know, top 8, so close to top 6. One more base best, first one. And you guys as well. It's like
The VRS ranking system is already us. We missed the 12th spot by 0.4 points. But what makes it worse is the cutoff date was February 3rd, directly before a match with the Mongols. And the cutoff date for what exactly? Well, direct invites for Blast Open Lisbon, PGL Bucharest, Yellow Compass Qatar, IEM Melbourne, and IEM Dallas. We now have to go through the qualifiers to make it to any of these events. But why do we complain when another team is just better than us? Even if it's just 0.4 points. One day later, and after playing Mongols, Astralis, and Spirit, we're ranked 11th in the world, putting us ahead of Furia, who collected their points earlier because they got eliminated. In Stockholm, we start in the first stage again. And with a clean 3-0, we seem to be ready for bigger fish. Mongols. Pain. Or maybe not. At least we managed a small comeback against Tai Lu and Saw.
Rez, ready to go here. Oh my, he's so clean with it. He's so clean with it. Azuwu falls next, and Seajot does not even know what has hit him. Story deleted by PR, and I mean a poetic finish to have the young gun close out the game.
We are 2-2, but in the last game, G2 is waiting. You know the team that took snacks from us? And despite some backlash after picking snacks up, they would manage to win 2 big trophies. We're competitive and we're uncomfortable to play around.
Oh, he gets pulled off the bomb, and that's enough for GamerLegion. The kill.
It goes back and forth, but G2 wins Inferno.
Seals the deal. Surely there's nothing left here. One more kill will do it, and G2 steal Inferno away from GamerLegion. They were down, they were looking weak, but they find some form towards the end. And
we show potential on Nuke as well, but we got to be honest with ourselves. We're just not there yet.
Time might decide it. Modesty puts a stop to the push, and it's all over. G2 lock in those playoffs.
At least we have 1 full month to get ready for PGL Bucharest.
But I think we've seen a lot of potential. I think everyone here can see that this is a team that's going to get better and better. We've got very good with a very short amount of time. And I think, to be honest, this event, we have a level that we haven't really reached so far that we know that we've got, but we've kind of been on our B game all along. It's just not good enough to win teams right now, but we've seen that we know we can do it in the future. That's the positive thing.
And in our first game, we get the chance for revenge. Well, another time.
It might all come unraveled. Crazy comeback in that first half from 5-1 down, but ultimately falling on deaf ears. G2 pull up with a clean...
But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to witness something historic. Meet Team Falcons, a team from Saudi Arabia, which after not making the major, decided to drop millions of dollars into their CS team. On paper, they're the complete opposite of us, buying players that are already in their prime, and yet we humiliate them on the server, making them a complete laughingstock.
Slen backs up, Slen recommits, Slen wants to fight them all, and here's that last man, ZTR, as the captain to walk it over the line. GamerLegion with a dominant win over the Falcons. It's not even close.
Maybe Youngster was right. Maybe hard work and dedication does beat a paycheck. And it gets even better. After beating Legacy, we match Balls for playoffs. We're versing Virtus Pro and Flamus for the first time since he left. But in the beginning, the one carrying is none of his old teammates. His time at NIP doesn't count.
And in the bear cave. And into Donut goes the wide swing. He doubles back. Grabs util, drops it onto the short side, trying to come for the knife as Icy just forfeits the round.
We're in the same position to finally reach playoffs, and goddamn, everyone delivers. A decent T-side secured by Towson. My God!
Things getting weird again, but nothing weird about
A phenomenal CT side by everybody. Playoffs, baby!
for the Virtus Pro offer to keep GamerLegion off playoffs, and that is not gonna happen. Seizing an opportunity here in Bucharest, 3-1 their record, GamerLegion playoffs bound.
And my, don't they deserve it. And look, what I love about this as well, just look at the body language. It's like, yeah, it's just another day for us. This is a team that continually improves. They've had their lineup, their roster deconstructed 2 or 3 times now. They just go out, they get great players, they slot into a system. Like I say, you have to tip your hats to them. One of the best run organizations in World Counter-Strike right now, and they are playing great Counter-Strike on the server.
It's Falcons again, and it looks good in the beginning. Not as dominant, but we secure their map pick.
Whiffs his lines, and now Dexter's suddenly the only player left, and Slend is inevitable. A 13-7 win, another strong map victory from GamerLegion versus Falcons, this time in the quarterfinals.
But there's Tessus, and he really doesn't want to lose.
Charges in. Okay, that is one way to tear through the defense. Tess says.
And there's Nico. And to be honest, he's really, really good.
They have to turn back. Dexter with another kill. And the hero AWP sends Falcons soaring into the semifinals.
We're out, and Falcons managed to win the whole thing in the end. CS is just weird sometimes, but we're in really good shape, and the major qualifiers are about to start. Online, best of ones, and no coaches are allowed for the most important tournament of the year. Nothing could go wrong, right? Right? We have an off day. Nothing works. We need a Shanghai performance to qualify for the major again. 500 gets demolished.
GamerLegion away for 500 to cross in front of their screens. ZTR to put the final nail in the coffin. Back to back, 13-2s for GamerLegion.
But then we choke again against Saw.
The headshot, it's PR running right into Sajat. The 2 new guns for Saw. Lock it up in overtime. 10 seconds. Bomb plant. ZTR gets underneath Heaven. He can play a headshot angle. The HP might not matter, but losing his teammate will. ZTR in for the clutch, and Story's got it. GamerLegion will not be attending the Blast TV.
And the major dream gets burned quicker than we would ever want it. For the first time after 4 majors in a row, we didn't make it. Ironically, with the highest rated team on paper. A huge setback for us, but we're not built on sand.
And to see this like growth since I've been here, it's so nice and seeing what we've done over so many years. And I do feel like this is so disappointing. I've had so much like credit given as well in the scene, and now obviously the streak of 4 majors in a row has ended. Not going to be a 5th one. Yeah. It's really sad. We feel super down about it. We're going to try our best to bounce back, show what we can do. We do have a super exciting team. Everyone here does so much, and we try to do everything we can to keep these guys together, do something special, and hopefully they enjoy kind of watching us as well.
And even though it really hurts not to compete in Austin, we will give our everything to never let this happen again. Pinky promise. So we have 3 tournaments left to show the world that we are the best team in the world that isn't at the major. Melbourne is a starting point. 3D Max gets stomped.
GamerLegion have utterly dominated 3D Max. But he's just sitting around behind this smoke hoping for anything, but it's not going to happen. 13-8 on map number 2. And GamerLegion, well, it was a foregone conclusion, so they're not even going to get...
Mouse is too strong.
It's open, they check it. Decon down, and that's Mouse with round. Mouse's game. 2 opportunities, 2 map points from GamerLegion to take us to train, take it the distance, make Mouse sweat, and win a map they haven't in some time. But Nukes...
And against Complexity, we are just better.
Just hidden himself there at door, but it's not going to work out at all. And GamerLegion will take the series.
Giving us one last shot for the playoffs. Our opponent, no other than FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan! A team that is struggling a bit recently, but hallelujah, this game delivers.
It's enough, but they get onto this defuse. It will need to be the full stick, and I think Frozen has just done it himself. Can he pick up the ace in the process as well? It'll be 12 for FaZe. It absolutely will.
There may not be time as long as Frozen stops him, but he won't. Tapped again. Brokey. Oh, crawling under the pressure, but does he have the time? Oh,
no way.
With a second.
Jesus. Oh, God, not this time. Now Rez up close. He's able to rip open the doors and rip out the head of Elige. Rain does get one back, but Rez finds another. He's already found 3. It would be a beautiful 4K. And just speaking of Sponge, he wants some utensils. I'll ask for a 4K, and it will be delivered by Rez. Now Frozen, all alone. A FAMAS, hopes and dreams. He will find one. A second, a third. Frozen.
Are we going to overtime? Find out right now. Whoa, we are done. 30 seconds, and ZTR, he is thinking about winning this and not allowing FaZe to play no more. That is that. 13-11. No overtime necessary. And GamerLegion knock FaZe out of IEM Melbourne 2025 and book a ticket to the quarters.
The first time being in an arena after the Paris Major in 2023. By far the greatest achievement of 2025. Directly after having our hopes shattered just a week ago. CS is just kind of like crazy sometimes. But anyways, we have to face Falcons again. The arena is packed with Australians and everything is set. Lights, camera, action, and we get whoops.
On that defuse, Slend won't have a chance to stop this, and so Falcons stick at semi-finals secured. And that sleeping giant of the Falcons, well and truly.
But it was a nice experience. Then there was Astana. Let's just skip Astana and go right to Dallas. USA, USA, USA. Our last tournament before the end of the season. Slend isn't with us though due to visa issues. Instead, we bring in the man, the myth, the legend, our opper from the Paris 2023 Major. Acor! And we play actually decently. We fight down 3D Max after getting destroyed on Anubis.
Lead ZTR as he tries to set up the util. The Mag 7 rings out, but it distracts from the rifles. And now it's onto a 2-on-2. And from on top of the hut, Body brings it through. But PR finds the final kill he needs.
And we meet this guy again.
And just Towson alone. 1v3 knows where the players are coming from.
Only 33 and 23. What a noob. We beat Furia, and we have a match to the playoffs yet again. We're playing Snacks and G2, but without Monacy, who now terrorizes poor CS orgs at Falcons. It's not always perfect. Also a ninja to fuse because G2 doesn't know how to play post plants.
Wait, no one's here. Oh my God, do they have time? Fellas, G2 and the getting defused while players are still alive.
But it's a close game, and it ends with a classic GamerLegion comeback.
He's down at the double doors. PR though delivers one and the second. GamerLegion on the brink of doing what was seen as unthinkable just 6 months ago, to be making the playoffs of Tier 1 tournaments. Hades will walk out the site. He's done courtesy of Rez. 6 months ago, nobody knew these players in this server. They were a band of misfits walking the Counter-Strike plane, and underneath the banner, they're greater than the sun.
Arena again. Falcons again. And hey, this time, it's actually really close. On Ancient, our CT side is, but on Nuke, we deliver, and PR is getting really, really hot.
It was Nico as well to try and clear him out, but PR, great deagle shot. Oh, Rez waits outside, and it's over here. Nuke goes the way of GamerLegion.
Oh, there's the flank, and there's the final kill, 13-9. A hard-fought, gutsy win out of GamerLegion, sticking through all the difficulty that Falcons caused.
We actually need a decider, and you can feel that we actually have a chance. On a bad Falcons day, I'm pretty sure we would have won, but starting a map like this...
It's Nico after that tough nuke. Oh, no way!
Okay, gets into Inferno and lights them up in Banana. Nico wants to get going quickly.
You don't have a bad day. We lose again.
SS mere seconds away, and Falcons will head into the semifinals.
But heads up, knowing we're so close to the top, and in July, we're going to be playing Fisher Playground and IEM Cologne, and I'm going to be there with you guys. But with all that said, that is the GamerLegion 2024 to 2025 season. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because you know what they say, if you subscribe to GamerLegion, you just like become better at Counter-Strike. I think that's like how it goes. And also, buy the merch. Please use GUI10 at checkout. They're holding me at gunpoint. Use GUI10. Please use GUI10. GUI10, 10% off. Use GUI10.